including all the providers and all the employees here. We have around 100 employees. The previous space we began with was about 8 employees. As a matter of fact, we even went through 4 reconstruction projects in the other building to try and make us larger until we really ran out of space and had a vision for a sort of a place we've been looking for 20 years.
Much of our needs are visual, so a bright open space that accomplishes that makes our job all the more easy as well as efficient, and I think it provides a space that patients can feel like they've had a very positive experience.
When we met Dawes Fretzin, we sat down in front of them and we were able to see really how unique they truly were, how much they truly cared about not just what they do in dermatology, but also about their patients that they serve and also about their staff. It was incredible. When you enter the building, they didn't want it to be about where's your insurance. They wanted it to be about greeting with a smile, that their dignity is taken care of, that they can come into a space through one entrance, be treated with high-level professional care, and to go out with their dignity, knowing that they've received the best care possible. So every bit about it, from the parking lot in, it is geared around that.
I think one of the unique things about Dawes Fretzin is they have a surgical side, which is their Mohs. And then, of course, they have their more cosmetic dermatology and then their general dermatology. So even though we wanted the whole building and all the interiors to flow, there were certain aspects of those different groups that we wanted to try to have a little bit of a different feel. But I think the nice thing about having all these different elements coming together is it was a very modern space, but it flowed from, one area of the building to the other. So we really tried to, even though everything was very cohesive, I think you always knew kind of what space you were in, depending on the finishes and materials that we brought in and introduced.
I think if we were doing this on our own or even with a different group, we wouldn't have had that direction and guidance to really challenge us to think beyond what we're doing. And that was so important through the process and really helped us see the bigger picture. And we knew our ultimate vision and where we wanted to go, but we didn't know how to get there. And I think Delve, Melinda, and Officeworks were an incredible partner in this project. The value that they brought to us, I can't even put into words.
So I think one of my favorite things of this project are the waiting room chairs. The furniture as a whole is really unique and great, but the chairs, I think with the mix of fabrics and finishes, they turned out really interesting, really great, vibrant, something that you don't typically see in a waiting room of a medical facility. Medical storage typically isn't that exciting to look at, so one thing that we can do is make it multifunctional, and in doing so we can create basically a floating island where individuals can come together and they can collaborate.
One of my favorite parts of the new space is just all the windows and all the open space that we have. I think the natural lighting is a big improvement from what we had the last time, and I think the patients love that as well. To be able to kind of sit in the waiting room and to be able to look out the window and just kind of see the surrounding area. Not only that, we have an incredible fish tank that was incorporated upstairs as well that seems to really be a big hit. I've heard nothing but great things from the patients. They love the new space. They love how big it is, how open it is. Every time they come in, they are just kind of amazed at how big of an office we have compared to what we had before. I don't think that from the last office that patients really understood how large of a practice we are. And now that we have kind of everybody under one roof, they have been able to see, wow, there's a lot of people that work here. There's a lot of people that kind of make this well-oiled machine work.
The guidance and direction that was given throughout the whole process, from an efficiency standpoint, from a creativity standpoint, I couldn't have been more pleased.
I mean, the overall project from the beginning was managed so well that it made it seem easy. And I would do it again in a heartbeat.